Today, I'm doing an all-time 82-0 draft challenge against AI. The way this is going to work is both myself and artificial intelligence will go back and forth in a draft, pick an all-time starting five. I'll put both those lineups in the same league. We'll see which squad has the better record. Maybe one of them will go 82-0. And then ultimately, our two teams will go head-to-head in the NBA Finals in a battle for the Larry O.B. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is ask Google Gemini to flip a coin. This will determine who gets the first overall pick. So I'm simply going to type in here, flip a coin. I'm going to call heads because heads never fails. And if I call correctly, I'll get the first pick. If it lands on tails, then Google Gemini will get the first pick. Come on, heads! We got heads! I told you it never fails. Now I gotta cook up a prompt to explain the entirety of this draft challenge to AI. And AI, it can be a little bit, how do I put this lightly, stupid at times. So I'm gonna try and be as detailed as possible. Here's what I came up with. Today, I'm doing an all-time 82-0 draft challenge against AI. You are drafting a starting five of any five NBA players, past or present, to beat my roster in 2K. I have the first pick in the draft, and I'll be selecting LeBron James. Who will you select second? And yes, I'm taking LeBron. I know Jordan fans might be a little bit frustrated with that, but Bron brings size at 6'9". Whoever you have as your GOAT, I don't care if you think Rodney Stuckey's the GOAT. I'm taking LeBron for my team. You can't go wrong with Jordan either. All right, that's all we're gonna say. And I'm assuming that Gemini will take Jordan with the second pick. You gotta take Jordan, right? A bold first pick taking LeBron James leaves me with a clear choice for maximum dominance and balance. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, you gotta take Mike. Here's the strategic breakdown. Jordan is the greatest scorer, consistently the best isolation scorer in 2K history, perfectly counters Bron by guaranteeing elite scoring from the wing, forcing you to use your next pick to define defenders who can slow him down. We could really go Kobe at pick 2. And I know that's early to take Kobe. Nah, I think I could get Kobe later. They also say perimeter defense is good because Jordan's going to lock down on that end, and positional balance. Selecting Jordan at the 2 ensures I fill a crucial backcourt slot with a player who doesn't need to dominate the ball to be devastatingly effective. Your roster so far, Mike Jordan, or their roster so far, Mike Jordan. My roster so far, LeBron. Okay, cool. We got all that. Now, pick 2, or well, my second pick. With my next pick, I will select. There's a lot of ways we could go here, but many call this man the third greatest player of all time. I'm talking about the skyhook guy himself, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hold on, let me put the hyphen there. Yep, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What do you have to say about that, Gemini? That's an incredibly strong second pick. I appreciate that. Two of the most physically dominant players of all time, the versatile playmaking of Bron and the unstoppable post scoring of Kareem. And they're gonna take Magic to maximize the gravity of Michael Jordan. Elite playmaking and fast break. Yeah, we do have Bron and Kareem in the front court. You got to push the pace. Magic, arguably the greatest transition player in history. Yeah. Size and position defense. Magic is 6'9". He brings that size. He'll be able to hold his own against any PG. I don't know, man, because I might really surprise some people with who I take later on. The combo of Magic and Mike is arguably the greatest backcourt. The only thing I'd argue is what about the spacing? You know what I mean? And with spacing in mind, I'm going to draft a guy. Oh, the comments aren't going to like this. I don't think. Maybe they won't care. With my next pick, I select Kobe Bryant. That's right, man. We need somebody to slow down Mike Jordan. Who else? Who's better? Who's better suited than a guy who quite literally modeled his game after Mike and is an elite defensive player and can score it on the other end? We like the pickup of Kobe Bryant. Let's see what Gemini has to say. Another great pick. You now have two of the greatest scorers and two of the biggest winners in NBA history. Yeah, Bron, Kareem, Kobe gives you incredible size, inside scoring, and clutch shot making. You need a big man to counter. I like the Hakeem pick. I'm with it. Defensive anchor and counter center, arguably the greatest defensive center of all time in an all-time draft. That's a crucial skill. I love the pick of Hakeem. He also provides the elite rim protection that Magic and Jordan backcourt needs. Yeah, Hakeem's going to hit you with the dream shake. He's going to hit you with lateral movement. They say, crucially, unlike Shaq or Wilt, he has a solid mid-range. That's true. He doesn't just clog the paint. And filling the need, the center position had a huge drop-off after Kareem, Shaq, and Hakeem. Hakeem. Securing Kareem now, or Hakeem now, prevents you from taking him and completely locking down the paint. What would I do? Take Kareem, Shaq, and Hakeem? Why would I do that? We're taking a 5-man roster here. Oh, they gave our teams names? I can export this to Sheets? My team, the Flow State. They're calling the Gemini team the Flow State. My team's the Mamba Hook. That's tough, because we got the Mamba and the Sky Hook. Ooh, I'm rolling with it. With my next pick, oh, they're not going to like this. I will select Wardell Stephen Curry. That's right, we're taking Wardell here. What do you have to say about that? Excellent. Drafting Steph Curry, 99 overall, is a game-changing move. I think he's only a 98. You don't know ball. The Flow State needs a player who can compete with LeBron and Curry's combined offensive gravity. With the 5th pick, I select Tim Duncan. You have no idea. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm rolling with it. Hakeem and Tim in the front court. You need a shooter next, though. Really. Elite power forward defense. Unselfish offense. Yeah, Tim Duncan, one of the lowest maintenance stars of all time. A reliable bailout option. A phenomenal passing big man. My team now is 2 of the greatest perimeter players, Magic and Jordan, and 2 of the greatest defensive big men, Hakeem and Duncan. This is core built on unselfishness, defense, and championship pedigree. Okay. Now, I have 2 guys in mind here with my next pick. I either want to go, not LeBron, Larry Bird or Dirk, because Dirk will bring the spacing, so will Larry Legendary. I'm rolling with Larry Bird, all right? With my next pick, I select Larry Legendary Bird, all right? The selection of Larry Bird is an excellent choice and a devastating blow to my team's plan. Yeah, the Mamba Hook is up right now. Now boasts a historic combination of playmaking, shooting, and scoring. Why, thank you. With Bron, Kareem, Curry, Kobe, and Bird, you got 4 players who can initiate offense at a high level and a legendary 3-point shooter at every perimeter position. That's right. Spacing is insane. The Flow State, oh, they went KD. They went KD. You know who he is, Kevin Durant. The ultimate cheat code scorer. Oh, I'm rolling with this. The ultimate cheat code scorer. My team is built purely on unselfish play, or is built on unselfish play, but it could use a pure effortless score to break a defense. Durant, 6'11", 7'5" wingspan. The perfect answer to the length and switchability of your team. A walking mismatch. Unselfish fit. Yep, Durant. He's a low maintenance player. He doesn't dominate the ball. 2-way versatility in Durant too. He can defend. He brings height. I think that was their best pick of the draft. I like the KD pick. I like the KD pick a lot. You needed the spacing too, so that's it. The Flow State versus the Mamba Hook. The Flow State team, just to recap, includes Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. While my 5 is Curry, Kobe, Bird, Bron, and Kareem. Oh, we don't have a bench, man. I thought I explained that well, but, listen. My fault, brochacho. We're only doing starting 5s. Good luck. And I'll update Gemini on what happens. Good luck to you as well. Yeah, appreciate it. We will not be exporting this to Google Sheets. It would be a legendary series. Thanks for the draft. Yeah, of course. All right, let's get to it. I put together the teams here in Suke. We've got my squad, the Los Angeles Mamba Hook, and the AI squad, the Chicago Flow State. For the sake of the video, fatigue and foul outs are off, meaning that guys on both teams can play every minute of every game without worrying about getting tired, without worrying about fouling out. We're going to start by simulating from the perspective of the Mamba Hook, and then we'll check in on the Flow State in a little bit. But I want to see how my team's doing to open it up. Oh yeah, off to a great start. Haven't lost a game yet. They're not doing that over in Chicago. No way. Oh, they're 15-0 as well. I wouldn't have it any other way. Both teams going win for win. We do drop one game to the Los Angeles Clippers as Hakeem is the NBA Cup MVP. So the Mamba Hook, we're 25-2. The Flow State are 29-0. When do we go head to head? It's going to be January 26th. Okay, let's simulate to that date. We're going to watch the Flow State because I want to see if they take a single L going into this game. They're halfway through the year, haven't dropped one. Please tell me we're still sitting at low losses. We're at 5. We lost to the Blazers by 23. Kareem, 7 of 19. Who told you to take 2 threes? But the Mamba Hook can redeem themselves with the dub against the Flow State. Put the first L of the season on Chicago. Come on, let's do it. We take it L, and the Flow State remain undefeated. Will they be able to go 82-0 we'll have another chance to stop them on March 12th. Oh, the Flow State, they lost to the Indiana Pacers. The first L of the season comes to the spin move man, Pascal Siakam. Halliburton also had 24 and 11 in this one. And Hakeem didn't have his best night, 7 of 18, but nobody played that bad for Chicago, I would say. They beat the Blazers 160 to 83. Remember, our Los Angeles squad lost by 20 to the Blazers. Here's the big game. We got to at least go 1-1 in our regular season matchups. Dang it! This one we only lost by 3, but the Chicago Flow State definitely have the Mamba Hooks number as we go into the playoffs. Now, our Mamba Hook squad, it looks like we'll win 70 plus games, but that's nothing compared to the Flow State. Give me 70 and 12 at the very least. Yep, there it is, a 70 and 12 record as Magic averages a triple-double en route to an MVP. I should have took Magic, bro. I should have took Magic. Props to the AI. It's a good pick. He averaged 23 points, 10 rebounds, 18 assists. Putting up video game numbers in the video game as the Bulls go 81-1. Shout out to the Pacers for getting that one win. We'll check out the stats in just a second. As far as All-NBA, Magic made first team for Chicago. For LA, Kareem and Bron made first team. Chicago had Hakeem, Duncan, and KD on second team. Bird was on second team for Los Angeles. And Jordan only on third team for Chicago. Kind of weird. As far as the stats go, we'll start off in Los Angeles where Steph led the Mamba Hook in scoring 27 a night. Kobe was close behind. Oh my gosh, Kareem was all over the glass. 18 boards per game. And it was Bron leading the team in assists, 12 a night, closely followed by Larry Bird, who averaged 11. Larry Legendary also averaged a triple-double. Oh yeah, and then steals and blocks. Steals was Bird, blocks was Kareem. Over in Chicago, Durant led the team in scoring, closely followed by Hakeem. They both averaged 29. Hakeem and Duncan both all over the glass. The Dream averaged 15 boards a night and Magic 18 assists to lead the team with his playmaking. Jordan led the team in steals and Hakeem led the team in block. Okay, so the first couple rounds of the playoffs should really be just a warm-up for both squads. We're waiting for the main event, the NBA Final. First round is a sweep for both teams. Second round, my Mamba Hook drop a game to the Clips while the Flow State remain undefeated. We also drop a game to OKC before getting to the finals against the Chicago Flow State. LeBron is the West MVP, Magic the East MVP, and we get the matchup we've been waiting for. The squad I drafted versus the team AI drafted. LA versus Chi-Town. Kobe and Jordan both rocking some incredible kicks here. We're gonna simcast every single game of the series. This is the main event. And in game one, come on! Come on, Mamba Hook! Set the tone with the dub. They don't believe in you. I do, but they're doubting you. Who is they? I don't know. But they're doubting you. We're up by 5, 2:25 to go. Let's set the tone with the win. Chicago has lost one game all season, including the playoff. Do you understand how big it would be if we took a dub off the jump? LeBron James is inbounding. James will give it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem swings it to Larry Legendary. It goes down to James. Bron backing in on Kevin Durant. Puts up the layup. Oh yeah, you're too little, K-Dizzle. LeBron's up to 34 points on the night, and we've got a 7-point lead. This would be the upset of all upsets. Durant with the ball at the top of the key. James all over him defensively. KD can't get anywhere. Spins. Oh, he finished it. It looked like Durant was in huge trouble there, but he used the length, the skill, the moves to finish one home and put the Bulls back within 5. Curry, the flashy pass to Kareem. Abdul-Jabbar backing in. Layup. Good! Off the window! That's right, Kareem. Now we better see a sky hook from Abdul-Jabbar at some point. Come on, this team's literally called the Mamba Hook. You better hit one of those sky hooks. Kevin Durant will get the screen from Tim Duncan. Duncan rolls to the rim. Bird almost intercepts it, but you have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. He catches, he finishes, plus the foul. Duncan, free throw. It's off. Bird the rebound. The Flow State could have really used that free throw from Tim Duncan. Bird swings it to LeBron. LeBron's got Tim on him like it's a Spurs Heat finals. James trying to get to the basket here on Duncan. Duncan sliding his feet very well. Bron's gonna have to heave up some nonsense. Oh, he'll swing it to Bird. Bird misses, and the Chicago Flow State with a much needed stop. Johnson will push the ball the other way. It goes to Durant. Durant, the smooth spin move into the step back. It's off. Hakeem crashes the glass and slams one home. And just like that, Chicago's within 3. You thought thought a team that only lost one game was going to go down without a fight. Come on, man. Curry with the ball. Bounces it down to Abdul-Jabbar, and Hakeem caught reaching there. Lucky for Chicago, the Mamba Hook are not in the bonus, so that's not going to be free throws. It'll go to Larry Bird here. 10 on the shot clock. Bird to James. James wants to throw it down to Kareem. Kareem backing in on Hakeem. He's going to fade away and miss. Why didn't you go for the hook there? 30 seconds to go. Bulls could use a three. Jordan bounces down to Duncan. Tim finishes. But now the Chicago Flow State will have to foul, sending Kobe Bryant. Oh, not yet, because we're not in the bonus. Oh, yeah, we are in the bonus. My bad. Kobe will go to the line. First free throw's good. Second one for Kobe is also good. Chicago calls timeout, and this is where one of their big weaknesses might really come back to bite them. That three-point shooting, that floor spacing is probably the weakest area of the Flow State's game, and they need a tray ball unless they want to go quick two here. Durant with the rock. KD spins. Durant forced to pick it up by James. KD, tough shot, good. They get it two and put the pressure on us to make more free throws. Oh no! The Mamba threw it away! The interception from Johnson! And the Bulls will take a 1-point lead. Or sorry, not the Bulls. The Flow State takes a 1-point lead. 12 seconds to go. Coming out of the timeout, the Mamba Hook need to score here as the game might slip away from them off of a massive blunder from Bryant. Kareem will catch in the post. He's gonna fade. Abdul-Jabbar scores! And it's a 1-point lead for the Mamba Hook. Oh my goodness, what a first game this has been. If this is any indicator of how the rest of the series is about to go, we're in for one of those ones. Bulls can still win it at the horn. 2 seconds to go. Durant is inbounding. It goes into Jordan from the logo for the win, and it's off. The Mamba Hook will win the first game of this series in a major upset. Magic with 32 and 13 had that steal. I thought it was over when he stole it. Duncan 26 and 18. Bron had 34. Bird 27, 10 and 11. And it's 1-0 Mamba Hook as we go into game two. Second game, Bulls need this one. They can't afford to go down 2-0 to a squad like ours early in the series. Uh-oh! What's wrong, Flow State? It's not flowing as smooth anymore, is it? Larry Legendary, a triple-double. 23, 10, and 13. Kobe with 35. Mike Jordan had 32, 6, and 10. Magic, I already know he was throwing behind the head, no-look passes, talking about some 21, 6, and 16 in this game. So the Mamba Hook up 2-0 on the Flow State. How will the Flow State respond? I said the Flow State need to win game 2. You gotta win game 3, though. You go down 3-0, it's cooked. And the Flow State are gonna make a statement here, winning by 26 points as Kobe Bryant had 36 for us, but the other guys didn't have their best game, and Durant, along with Michael Jordan, clicking on all cylinders, they combined for 72 points. Was that right, math? Oh my goodness, it was. Game 4 on the way. Can the Flow State tie things up, or will the Mamba Hook take a commanding 3-1 lead? It sure looks like the Mamba Hook are in control of this one. Oh, but then the Flow State put together a massive fourth quarter run to make it a 7-point game, 2:17 to go. Let's see if Chicago can complete this comeback. I wouldn't put it past them. Kevin Durant is inbounding the ball. Durant will give it in to Magic Johnson. Johnson bounces it down to Hakeem Olajuwon. Olajuwon rejected off the window by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's LeBron James with it. It'll go to Steph Curry. Curry gonna pull from deep. It's in and out, no burgers. Durant will grab the rebound. That would have been a big shot. Could have gave the Mamba Hook a 10-point lead. Hakeem catches on the wing. Olajuwon backing in on Kareem. Oh, another rejection. It's a block party, but Hakeem's the only one who got the invite. Kareem, a pair of rejections here. Bulls will retain possession. Kevin Durant gonna inbound. It'll go into Olajuwon. Olajuwon to Durant to Magic. Magic using the size advantage on Steph Curry, and that was something I worried about with drafting Steph. He's probably the only defensive liability on the floor on either side. Curry throws it down to Kobe Bryant. Kobe defended by Jordan. This is a one-on-one we love to see. He'll pass it back out to James. James defended by Durant. Another one-on-one we love to see as Durant pokes it away, and Jordan will get possession of the ball. He's going to push it the other way for Chicago. Jordan to Olajuwon. Oh, Curry! I just called him a liability. He intercepted that thing like a safety. Steph down to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem lays it in, and it's a 7-point lead for the Mamba Hook. Only a minute 10 to go. go. Chicago Flow State in big trouble. They lost one game all regular season. Oh, and there's a turnover from the Magic Man, the assist leader for the league this year, but a pair of big turnovers for the Flow State down the stretch. Curry to Bryant, Kobe, back to Steph. It'll go to Kareem. Kareem, the pass fake. It goes to Bird. Oh, Bird throws it away. Chicago's going to have to make something happen and fast. Magic barreling to the rim. He swings it to Durant for the corner three. And Chicago is now within 4. I mean, the Flow State could have a chance. That was a big shot from Easy Money Sniper. The Flow State will double ball. It goes to Larry Bird. Bird to James. Yeah, Los Angeles just moving it around here. Almost a turnover. James in a lot of traffic. Curry will catch. He'll shoot. He doesn't knock it down. Kareem's there on the glass. Oh, a pair of rebounds for Abdul-Jabbar. So Kareem, he misses. Wait. Let's run all this whole thing back. So Curry puts up the 3. Hold on, zoom in. Cameraman here. Curry misses the 3. Kareem grabs the board, misses. Grabs another board with Hakeem, Jordan, Durant all in the paint off me. I'm yamming this thing home. And that's going to be the ball game. It looks like your Mamba Hook will take a 3-1 lead. Number 30 had 30, so did number 23. I'm happy with the game 4 win, but I feel like the series is far from over. I mean, just think about what the Flow State did in the regular season. No way they just lose in 5, right? Right? They're going to take a 2-point lead with 1:12 to go. They're trying to keep their season alive here and push this to a game 6. If we win it, though, it's over. However, if we lose, I'm not feeling good. I mean, they push this 6. I'm nervous. Tim Duncan inbounding. It'll go into Kevin Durant. Durant, one more to Olajuwon, who slams it home for the Flow State. And just like that, they're up by 4. Little over a minute to go here. Steph Curry has the rock. Curry defended by the Magic Man. Driving to the rim here. Steph's layup is blocked, but he's fouled. Low-key, that might have been a dunk attempt from Curry, which you wouldn't have expected. First one from Steph is good. Second one from Steph. And the Mamba Hook, they're back within 2. Kevin Durant with the ball for Flow State. James defending. Durant, the half spin. Spins this time. Gets to the rim. Can't finish. Strong contest from James. And the Mamba Hook, they want to win it right here, right now. Curry, the spin move. Loses Magic for a second. Drives to the rim. Swings it out to Bird. Now it'll go to Kobe. 10 on the shot clock for Bryant. There's a screen from Kareem. Bryant thought about the 3 instead. Passes. Abdul-Jabbar in the post here. Fakes. Layup is off. Olajuwon on the rebound, and the Flow State with a much needed defensive stop. If Durant hits both of these, I think they got this one. KD misses. A rare foul shot miss from Easy Money Sniper. He will knock down the second one as your Mamba Hook will call a timeout here. LeBron James inbounding. James will give it into Curry. Curry gets the screen from Abdul-Jabbar. Steph has room, but doesn't tie it. So it looks like this series will head to a game 6. Jordan just needs a free throw. Oh, Mike, no. You just got to hit one, man. Second one for Mike is good. The Flow State get the dub. 30 from Kevin Durant. 27 and 18 from Hakeem. Triple-double from the Magic Man. On our side, Bron had 30. It wasn't enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. Game 6. Stop it. Stop it. Don't play with me like this. We took a 3-1 lead. We took a 3-1 lead. I thought it was sweet. This thing is going 7. Durant had 29. Jordan had 23. Johnson with the triple-double. 25, 11, and 16. 24 and 18 for Hakeem. And on our side, I mean, man, Bron 5 of 21. All I'm asking for here is a close game. It started off with the Mamba Hook, but the Flow State bounced back strong. After being down 3-1, they fought all the way back to force a game 7. And so far in game 7, things have been quite close. Going into the fourth quarter, are the Flow State going to be able to make it interesting? Yes, they will. I feel like the Flow State, they've been known for their fourth quarter runs. You think they're out the game? All of a sudden, they make it close. We've got a 4-point ball game, 2:45 to go. Let's see how this game finishes. Kevin Durant is inbounding the ball. You know who he is. Durant will give it into the Magic Man. Johnson is defended by Curry here. Mike's moving off the ball. He wants it in the mid-range. He'll take a jumper. Can't hit. LeBron James the rebound for the Mamba Mamba hook. James gives it to Larry Legendary. Bird to the rim. Tough shot is good off the window. The bank is open on Sundays for Larry Bird. I'm recording this video on Sunday. That's why I said that. Here's Durant with the ball. Durant has James defending. Good defense from LeBron. It'll go to Duncan on the wing. Tim swings it to Magic Johnson. Johnson will get the screen from Duncan. Duncan rolls. Yeah, that's a nice little pick and roll duo for sure. As the flow state will get back within 4. Still about 2 minutes to go. Curry swings it to LeBron James. James to Bird. Top of the key 3. Give me that. See our floor spacing. So important. So incredibly important. Here's Magic Johnson with the ball. Johnson gonna swing it to Jordan. The flow state need a 3 and Jordan will deliver. Hey, Jordan can hit a 3 if you need one. He's got 10 in the 4th. Minute and a half to go. Flow state within 4. Steph with the ball. Curry driving on Johnson. Swings it out to James. Now it'll go to Bird. Larry, layup, rejected. It's rebounded by Kevin Durant, and Durant will push the ball the other way. Duncan had some space in the post, but Durant didn't see him. KD might go isolation here on Bron. James playing strong defense, and he rejects Kevin Durant. James finds Curry in transition. 3 off. Steph has been real quiet this video. Feel like we haven't seen much out of him. Here's Michael Jordan with the ball. Jordan spinning, defended by James. A matchup we all want to see. Mike will swing it out to Duncan. Jordan wants it back. 9 on the shot clock. Jordan bounces to Durant. Good look from 3. KD, it's in and out, no burgers. And there's a foul from the flow state. They had one to give there. I'd assume they're not going to foul again to send us to the line. I mean, there's still 43 seconds to go. It looks like they're going to double ball. Kobe, a scary pass. It's turned over. Duncan will intercept it. He finds Magic. Johnson has the paint open if he wants to attack. It'll go to Duncan. Duncan in the mid-range finds Durant. KD working on LeBron here. James, strong defense. Durant forces one up. It's off. And it looks like your Mamba hook, the Los Angeles Mamba hook, are going to win this thing as Steph stepping up to the line. And you know that that's 2 guaranteed points. Yep, Curry knocks them both down. And now it would take a miracle for the flow state to win it. We'll stay in one more possession just to see if they can do anything here. Durant on the inbound. KD into Michael Jordan. Jordan gets the screen from Duncan. Mike fade is off. That is the game. Come on, AI. I'm better. I have won the draft challenge against artificial intelligence as LeBron led the way with 37. Bird had a triple-double. We almost blew a 3-1, but in the end, we took the dub. Bronze Finals MVP, 26, 6, and 8 averages. Here were the final stats as a whole for your Mamba hook, and then I'll also show state playoff stats, or the final stats. So yeah, this is how guys played in the finals. Bron and Kobe were great for us. And then for the flow state, yeah, Jordan and Durant were great. So was Magic. Magic incredible. I wish I would have got him. If I got him, oh, we would have cooked. But despite an 81-1 record, the Mamba hook somehow upset the flow state. If you enjoyed the video and made it to the end, comment 82-0 draft, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.